These latest comments LeBron James made make completely zero sense. You can't make this stuff up. I have to say, the more I listen to him speak, the better, because it just confirms over and over that he's nowhere in Michael Jordan's stratosphere. He just keeps destroying himself, and his fans can't stand us pointing it out. In a recent appearance with Steve Nash, as they formed this new podcasting team, LeBron James literally says why he doesn't play defense in many situations. And his thinking here has to be from like the 10th dimension or something, because if this makes sense in any dimension, then logic is not logical. He literally said that if he is guarding a player that is a great shooter, he literally tries to guard them less and not contest their shots to make them uncomfortable and hope they miss. His defense in that kind of situation literally hangs on hope. That is LeBron James' philosophy. That's his defensive philosophy, guys. He has to be above us all in understanding the game because he says something no one would ever say and actually teach a basketball player. One of the greatest defenders in NBA history would never say this. Bill Russell, for example. Then you got Michael Jordan, the 87-88 Defensive Player of the Year winner. He would never say this either. But you look at LeBron James, the guy that never won the Defensive Player of the Year and has many compilations on YouTube showing him literally not playing any defense or slacking on defense. And he says that to defend the best shooters, you need to, well, not defend them. Take a look for yourself as LeBron in this clip says this himself. But first, welcome. My name is Paul, and this is The Basketball Show, where I talk today's NBA, current events, news, players, and more. All completely unbiased, even though some people disagree, because any opposing opinion to weak people is always hating. Truth is truth, and I try to stand by that. Here is the audio clip, as I can't post the video.
You have to be able to live with something.
Yes.
You know, but definitely it takes
Discipline.
It takes a lot of discipline. Like when you go into a game and say, okay, we want to give up contested twos. Like if we give up contested twos and they make contested twos, then you tip your hat to them, and you know. But it's just certain guys that are literally assassins at contested twos. Shea being one of them, DeMar DeRozan being one of them, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving. These guys are.
Those are layups.
They'd much rather you contest than not contest.
Right.
It's literally their rhythm.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a challenge for you know, a player when you're guarding these guys and you say, shit, I just made him take a contested two, and he keeps making it.
Yep.
And you have to realize you're like, I'm not making him take contested twos.
Yeah, right.
This is what he wants to do.
Right.
And you just gotta hope he misses. And you hope that you hope that it wears. You hope that it wears over time, you know, to where, you know, fourth quarter come around, maybe because you've been doing things offensively, maybe putting them in actions, you know, maybe, you know, being a little physical with them up and down the court, and you hope that towards the fourth quarter, maybe that contested two that was going through the first three quarters maybe becomes a little short. So it's definitely a mind fuck for you, you know, as a defender.
So LeBron's thinking is, because players practice contested twos in practice, and they are great at making them, this means that they are comfortable taking those kinds of shots. So let's better not have them take contested twos, meaning let's not defend them to make them uncomfortable. That's where we are in the game of basketball in the NBA, with a guy that by media standards has one of the highest IQs in basketball ever. Many of us YouTube guys and even girls who are unpaid for the pushed narrative have been exposing the garbage the media has been trying to spoon feed us for years. Millions of fans have, opened their eyes, some recently, some years ago. that the LeBron narrative from Clutch Sports, ESPN, and sports media in general is paid for because the more money the NBA makes, the more money they make and the companies they work for. I've exposed in my videos, and this one will be featured at the end, how NBA players even currently playing have an honest narrative on LeBron for a few years, and they mock him and expose his garbage and things like that. And then Clutch Sports gets to them, signs them, and becomes their agency, and they automatically sing a different tune and start saying LeBron James is the NBA GOAT, like Draymond Green, for example. Now watch the video shown at the end where I expose him for it, and you can see a direct correlation to him changing his opinion with signing with Clutch Sports. It's all laid out for you there. I have videos of him saying things before he signed about LeBron James and then saying things about James after he signed with Clutch. You have to watch this video. It's blatantly shown. This has all to do with money, friends. All of it. NBA makes more money praising LeBron. ESPN makes more money talking about LeBron, especially positively, as the NBA gives them more privileges and more access thanks to doing what the NBA wants them to do. It's all a paid narrative that will disappear right after LeBron James retires and real things will start getting exposed. Then no one will be forced to say anything about LeBron that's negative, except maybe the NBA players that will still be signed with Clutch Sports. I love it that so many YouTube channels have been created and expose the LeBron manufactured GOAT narrative every day. It's refreshing, to say the least. I know personally that I have literally lost opportunities for interviews with ex-NBA players due to the fact that I don't follow the narrative. It is what it is. I'm not about to compromise my integrity because a few butthurt fans are not happy about what I say and literally show in video evidence many times. I've been accused of literally editing LeBron's speech, LeBron's statements, and stuff like that to make them look a certain way that fits what I push. While you can go and find full clips, uncut, unedited videos of things I show and speak about, and it shows it's the truth. Nobody wants to do that research. I do it, I show it, and they complain. I will not compromise myself and my integrity to lie to people. I'm not saying I'm always right or correct either, but if I'm not right, come out and show actual evidence that I'm wrong, and I will admit my mistake. Well, those guys that criticize me never do that. They do sometimes babble in paragraphs of emotional rants that don't make any sense at all. What do you guys think of LeBron's comments here? Do you agree or think it's ridiculous like I think? If you like the content, please consider becoming a member of the channel and financially support monthly so I'm able to provide even more content and higher quality. Or simply send a super chat like many of the viewers have already done. Thank you guys for watching, and that's only optional because I value every single view I get from anyone, no matter what. I will see you guys in the next video.